We've just had news of our first interaction with VARKA in 5.6, and we also have some other incredible characters coming in 5.6, so let's get right into it. If you want to win 16,000 PRIMOGEMs for completely free, just click the top link in the description. It'll take you to a page. You have to do tasks. The more tasks you get, the more points you get. The more points you get, the more entries you get, and then the higher chance you have of winning, basically. If you want 25% off Genesis Crystals, click the second link in the description. All you have to do is put your UID in, your server, and then once you purchase it, it pops up straight on your screen instantly. Alright, let's get into VARKA then, because that's, I'm sure, why the main reason you're here. So, it is now being released that VARKA's model name is in the 5.6 files. And I'll put this up on the screen and you can see for yourself. So his model name seems to be NPC Others Readable Invisible, and I guess they've sort of like cracked down on being able to find out that it is him. They've maybe played the sound. I'm not too sure. This is all obviously mined from the 5.6 beta, and we also have, jokes aside, this is really his model as of 5.6. We won't see him in the game, but we will hear his voice. So that means this is actually VARKA's official model. This probably means we are going to be introduced to him a bit before 6.0. So we don't actually know when, maybe in 5.8 or literally when 6.0 is released. So we will be hearing his voice, along with some other characters as well, which I will also put up on the screen. And this is going to be in the Monster Archon quest for 5.6, and it says the following characters will be voiced in the upcoming Archon quest. Alice, Barbeloff, which are both sort of like the older versions of Klee and Mona. It's pretty funny. And we also have Durin, Dahlia, and VARKA. So for anyone that doubted that these characters weren't coming out of it, my information and leaks were fake, then I mean this literally just goes to show. And it also mentions that this is not April Fool's unless Mihoyo is pranking me, which would be pretty funny, but I think the chances would be very, very low. So yeah, and if you didn't know, Durin, I believe, is coming out in 6.0 sometime. He is announced to be playable as well, along with Dahlia. We also have some 5.6 quality of life updates, so this isn't any like major game-changing updates. This is just some pretty nice changes, so I'll pop that up on the screen. There is a mobile section, and there's also some cool little section on the other changes, like Intertwined Fates and Client Fates can now be directly purchased with Genesis Crystals, and before a temple, if you don't have enough Primogems, it will display how many you're missing. Batch deletion of the map markers by type, which is so handy because you know when you have to singly remove every single one from an old map where you've got all the Anemoculus and whatnot. Adventure Handbook now displays the daily rotating talent and weapon domains, which is amazing. Saves so much time. Imaginarium Theatre and Blessings have been adjusted. And there's a few other little things in there, so read at your own will. We also have Alice and Barbeloff's Dodocos, and if you don't know what they are, that is what like Klee uses. She has them on her waist, and they're sort of like the little plushy thing. So this is a picture of them. This is just more evidence of Alice and Barbeloff possibly becoming playable characters, and if not playable, at least we will be introduced to them. Here's some information about a 5.6 event, and that is that we will be managing a theme park. So what I'd imagine this to be is there's a theme park event sort of going on, maybe a summer themed type thing. That would be really cool. We also have a brand new Spiral Abyss coming into the game, and this, as you can see here, and this is released by the same people releasing all of this stuff, so I just want to clarify that, so please stop saying it's fake because that means 90% of the leaks that are released would all be fake. So New Abyss, 3 teams, similar to the previous first, second half, but the New Abyss has a 3rd phase now, which I think is really cool. And we also have the 5.6 banners, and this is the final release, so this is actually the confirmed release for the 5.6 banners. We have Escoffia, Kanish, Navia, Raiden Shogun, and then Eiffel, Lynette, and Layla as well for the 4-star characters. Honestly, a very, very good sort of line up. We have Skofia, Kanish for the first phase and the other 2 for the second. So yeah, awesome information. Click the bell just next to my name and turn it on all so you never miss any of these videos. Imagine missing out on all this information and you never knew about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.